I'd like to introduce you to Sandy Raymond. And Sandy, thank you for being here. And I'd like to give the phone to you. So there you go. Sit down.
Well, thank you for giving me the privilege of sharing this tonight. This is a God experience that I had in my life with the Ritz-Carlton. And I'm so nervous that I forgot to wear it.
Let me get it for you. Here we go. I'm not Sandy, I'm Mike, but I'm here to hold her hand and support her and tell you this is a Horst Schultz, Ritz-Carlton God experience. And I was listening to people talk about the tours. I sometimes forget the Ritz-Carlton is a business. And it's a great example of how they run a business. So you can, it starts with the hat being lost at the airport.
I wore it all the way here from Charlotte, North Carolina, and I lost it somewhere at the airport or possibly the taxi cab. So I was very upset because this was a hat that I cherished. I had gotten it at St. Martin when I was with my granddaughter, and I would not be able to get another one that easily. So we prayed about it, and Mike decided that in his tenaciousness that he would go down to the concierge and share with her what had happened. And so we prayed, and he did that, and he said to me that you need to go down, talk to her, she wants to talk to you. I said, okay. So she was just really concerned about it, and she had 2 different pages of hats for me to look at, and would I explain it to her, and I just was thrilled that she was so concerned, and I told her the best I could, and I said that we were praying about it, and that God knew, and whatever was the thing, it meant a lot to me. I'd let her know that it meant a lot to me, but that it was in God's hands. And we basically shared the same thing with each other. She said it to me, and I said it to her, turning back to each other. And it was, well, I'm trying to, it's more that if we believe, God can do anything. And I looked at her, and she looked at me, and I said, yes. And if it's to be, it'll be. And so we just left it that way. And 2 days later, I didn't want to make a big deal to anybody, so I didn't say anything. And today, a knock came on the door, and a gentleman delivered this bag, and I had no idea. And it said,
this is the whole thing.
And it said Mrs. Raymond, and Mike wanted me to open it, and all of a sudden it was like it was like it was Christmas. The hat was there, and God just let me see that He is with me in all circumstances, large and small, and there's different things that we're going through in our life right now that you wonder if God's hearing what you're saying and that He cares about you, and this just reaffirmed my faith. And also in the bag was this this note and the smaller bag, and the note said, "My dearest Mrs. Raymond, you can," in parentheses, "you can pray for anything, and if you have faith, you will receive it." Matthew 21:22. Hope you enjoy your visit with us. Warmest regards, Carmen, the Ritz-Carlton, ladies and gentlemen. And then in the bag was a journal. And it says, faith is not believing that God can, but knowing that God will. I have my faith more than anything, and I can write it down.
We also learned later that she went to the airport herself to get the hat. And she went home, and she lives a long way from here, and she came up this morning on her day off to deliver the hat. Yes. I mean, that is way beyond.
And then I the two doormen were just so sweet to me, and they're watching me, because I came down with the hat on. I was so excited. And so they're all looking at me, and evidently they knew what was going on. They said, oh, there's the hat. Oh. So they just were just enjoying me or surrounding me. And so I said, well, is there anything I can do for this girl? I really would like to do something for her. And they're trying to think. Well, one of them gets out his little phone. He says, oh, I want to take a picture of you in it to send. Oh, we tried to call her. He said, call her. We tried to call her. She wouldn't answer her phone. He says, okay, I'm going to take a picture of you in the hat. So he took a picture in the hat, and then I said, well, should I tell her manager or something? He said, yes, that's a good idea. So the manager comes out, and this man was so attentive. It was like unbelievable. And I told him, you know, that it was God, and he was like, he said, truly, really? It was just beautiful, and I just give all the glory to God, and I just want you all to share in, you know, just enjoying the Ritz-Carlton and the people, and just let them minister to us, and we can minister to them.
They really do care about their guests, and he is going to present Carmen to his whole staff and tell them about the story, he said.
Yeah, he said that she went way beyond what she could have done as an employee. So I'm just thrilled for her. And give the glory to God.
Thank you so much for sharing with us.